shout-outs and all that good stuff. So, bam, round 2 in the books. Round 3.
It looks like almost half of our 3-pointers now turned into 6-pointers.
I don't know, only 5 people, I thought. 6, 2, 4, 5. So many people with 3 points.
I've never claimed to be good at math.
The other thing is, we also had some more people drop.
True. Yes. So, Jacob Belkin, Lyle Rolfs, Jeremy Miller, Ben Farabee, Derek Southers, these are all names that you guys, if you're coming out to the stream, you're starting to recognize more and more. Jacob, Nan's pick for Season 2.
Without a doubt, Jacob is my pick for Season 2, making the top 8.
Okay.
For the Invitational. And you're still on Keenan.
Oh, yeah. Keenan McDonald all the way.
And he's there. He's on there with 3 points.
That's right.
So we'll get into round 3, guys. Jacob is my pick. You'll see him consistently. But Season 1 champ versus the Season 1 runner-up. Jeremy Miller versus Ben Farabee, guys. Tron versus Scapeshift. Get that hype train going because it has been 3 weeks since we've seen this match.
It's been so long.
And
it's a little bit different,
fact,
though.
it is a little different because Ben has decided, you know what? Scapeshift is fun, but so is the other versions of Scapeshift. So he's mixing it up. Now there's basically 3 different versions of Scapeshift, if you will. Red, Green, Valakut with Primeval Titan. Mm-hmm. The Red, Green, Blue version, which runs Omen, runs Counter Magic, Remands, Cryptic Commands, and the Bring to Light version, which is the one that Ben is back on.
Yeah.
Played it for a little bit, toolbox deck, did alright, but switched over to the Omen style and liked that better. But as the meta's shifting, the toolbox might be better. And he's trying it out right now.
I think he's trying it out. I don't think it's anything set in stone. He's put up very consistent results with the rug, the 3-color version.
Yeah.
And I think he just wanted to try out the Bring to Light just to see what that brings to the table for him.
True. And so, for those that don't remember, could you refresh us what actually Bring to Light, or we can type it up in chat too.
This fancy card bot.
So the regular Scapeshift deck's objective is to sack a bunch of lands, get a Valakut out, and deal damage equal to the number of mountains that you've got if you have 5 or more. You need at least 5 to start dealing damage. So Bring to Light is a 5... Jeremy up on the camera there. 5 mana cost, 3 colorless, a green, and blue. Yeah, letters. English is a harder language. You can search your library for a creature card, instant, or sorcery card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast Bring to Light. Exile that card and shuffle your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. So you're basically playing 5 mana for any spell. I'd say 5 mana because you're basically running 3 colors, 4 colors probably with some of the Bring to Light versions because you have access to things like Supreme Verdict. And so you, by being toolbox, you do start opening yourself up to a lot more options. And Jeremy's on Tron.
Yeah, tried and true. I honestly think up to the Player 1 Invitational, he had found the configuration that he liked.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's shifted from it since. He knows it's a strong deck. It does well in our meta. And, winning consistently is always a good thing.
Winning is a good thing. Now, you see he is at 12th place right now in the start of season number 2. That is in main part because he missed week number 2. And we determined it out based on how season 1 went, that if you go out every week and go 3-2, you're guaranteed 90 points going into
our player invitation.
The player invitation. We cut to top 8.
Yep.
Which we had 2nd and 3rd place at like 92 and 94 points. So that's showcasing that you're pretty much no, don't lick the camera.
This is the risk we take with player cameras.
This is
we get World Wrestling-esque moments with the camera. Jeremy
Just staring it down.
staring us down has been...
He was gonna cut his own deck.
Wants to cut his own deck.
Says, you're busy staring at the camera, let me just give myself a little bit more luck, maybe. No, there he goes.
Here's
Going,
6.
going to 6. Anger of the Gods.
Oh.
Yeah, some
Main
other
board anger.
other things that he's able to start running now in his deck.
Okay, Search for Tomorrow. Search wasn't in his deck in the Rug version, correct?
It was not. It was something that was seen in the red-green version,
Okay.
or the red-green Valakut style, but the Rug version, he did not run it. He found better use of different cards, but you suspend it for 2 turns by paying a green, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove one of those time counters, and after the last one's removed, you get to cast it without paying its mana cost, which allows you to search for a basic lane card and put that onto the battlefield. So
Jeremy-
he's probably running a lot more basics in this version than previously. Was running a lot of shocks and stuff
Sure,
like that.
yeah. Jeremy, 2 Tron lands, Expedition Map to get the 3rd. Just, you're tried, you're true. Let's play Tron.
Let's play Farseed. Ooh. Is it Charm? Something he's added in for the Bring to Light version.
Good card.
Has the ability to counter spells, has the ability to shock something.
Very good
So,
utility spell.
Yeah. Loot. Not rummage.
Not rummage.
Not rummage for all you guys playing at home. Now, for those that might not have been as familiar with Ben's Scapeshift style, the lands that are coming out all look the same as his previous list. So just looking at this, you're just like, alright, you're playing Farseek. Nothing's looking that different right now. He had land searchers. I'm pretty sure he was not running Farseek or Search for Tomorrow in his previous version, but they are definitely something that can be included.
Yep. So what you're telling me is when he Bring to Light's a Siege Rhino, I'm just gonna get up and walk away.
Yes, you're like... No, I mean, really, I think it might come as a little surprise to Jeremy when we start to see the different cards in there. Alright, 2 Valakuts in hand. Or no, Valakut and Anger in hand. And there's also a basic Plains. What are your thoughts on the basics that Ben has chosen? We've talked about it before. He's likes the Zendikar full arts. But what do you think about, like, the unhinged or unglued full arts for a deck like Scapeshift?
I'm actually okay with it.
Yeah.
Because you know those mountains.
Yeah,
Those mountains over there, they look a lot like Valakut.
they do.
Or like they would hang out with Valakut.
Mm-hmm. And I can never remember which one's the unhinged and which one's the unglued. John Avon style, those fuller, beautiful, colored lands are the ones we're discussing. I like the other ones for certain decks. But I think the full art ones, not the ones that look kind of like you're looking through a window with the brown borders, the Therese Nielsen ones. These ones
Guru.
are pretty. Oh, Guru lands. That's what he needs. Ben, we've figured it out. What will help make your deck? Don't start foiling anything except for your basics and make sure they're Guru lands. Guru lands are so pretty, though.
True.
I think I'm just going to get Guru lands on Magic Online where they don't look as pretty, but just so I can say, yeah, I've got Guru lands. And Search for Tomorrow comes down. Says, I don't want to suspend it. I'm just going to cast it outright. So, Tron has been assembled and Oblivion Stone has come down, which allows him to pay 5 mana and sack it and destroy all non-land permanents that are on the battlefield that do not have a counter on it, which I forgot what the
Fake counters.
Fake counter. Thank you.
No problem. Here to bring you all of that.
The more you know.
Interesting magic keywords.
So getting an island, and he says, "Here's my Farseek," and he's going to play that red-green Battle for Zendikar land. Cinderglaive.
Glaive.
That one. These lands are some of the lands you don't see making too much presence in Modern, with the exception of a deck like Scapeshift.
Yeah, truthfully, you keep more light mana hands, especially in a format as quick as this. So, having a Cinderglade and then, another creature land like your Shambling Vent or your Stirring Wildwood just is not conducive, because then you have 2-tap lands and you probably wouldn't keep a hand that way. Oh my, Ulamog.
Let me get rid of some of your lands.
Sure.
And I will mill you to death. You may get rid of my mana fixing.
What's weird is that Jeremy also brought a mill deck with him. It's weird.
Well, now there's a Scapeshift.
On his turn.
The other thing is...
He's a little light on lands.
There's a Cryptic. But, like, bouncing an Ulamog... That's...
Doesn't seem good.
So, he yeah. He could sit here, play a land, tap down Ulamog and bounce a Tron piece. Or really, like, tap him down or bounce him and draw a card. Really, you do not want to bounce Ulamog, because him being able to exile your lands again is really not where you want to be at. Touchdown was making a comment. Quiet chat tonight. It is a very quiet chat tonight.
We're just all really... Oh, no. Ben conceding, saying, we're just going to go to game 2 off the power of Ulamog.
Yeah, I've made this conversation with somebody trying to get into Tron, or get into Tron Eldrazi, that you need to run Ulamog, because by himself, you get so much game advantage, and most of the time, within the next 2 turns of casting Ulamog, you win. He's one of the few cards in Modern that is basically saying, here's my Ulamog, do you want to go to the next game? Like, Nahiri kind of has that presence, but it's like, here's my Nahiri, in 3 turns, do you want to go to the next game?
So,
Toolbox time.
Toolbox time, sideboards. Let's see what's in Ben's box. Would you like Jeremy or Ben?
I'll go for Jeremy's this time around. We'll say he is rocking out the Tron. So, 2 Graph Digger's Cage, 2 Lightning Bolt, 3 Nature's Claim, 1 Orb of Warding, 1 Pyroclasm, 2 Spellskite, 2 Thragtusk, and 2 Warping Whale. Okay. Refresh me on Orb of Warding, because I forget every time. I think it's you have Hexproof?
You
Me?
have Hexproof.
Oh, good. Okay, then I want that. I want to be Hexproof. So I like that. I like the Thragtusk. I don't mind Warping Whale, because you can counter a sorcery, which would be Scapeshift. I think that's what I feel comfortable with for Jeremy's.
Okay. And on Ben's side, 2 Destructive Revelry, 1 Crumble to Dust, 2 Sudden Shock, 1 Creeping Corrosion, 1 Ancestral Visions, 1 Anger of the Gods, 2 Dispel, 1 Timely Reinforcements, 3 Obstinate Baloth, and 1 Negate.
So some of it is similar to what we've seen before.
Yeah. There's a couple differences.
Yeah, now he's got access to white.
He has access to white, the ancestral visions.
Mm-hmm.
I personally like the crumble to dust all day, every day.
Yeah.
Maybe the destructive revelry.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Being able to kill off some of the artifacts that you don't want to deal with, or just annoying artifacts, are good. Dealing extra damage to help your map out seems fine. Timely reinforcements is another thing. Gaining some life off of it. Maybe getting some dudes. Meh. Maybe. Negate, I think it's for sure coming in. Yeah, that seems good. But a lot more cards able to come in for Ben than for Jeremy, though. What? Psyduck? How do you have all these awesome emoticons?
Subscriptions, my friends.
Oh,
Subscriptions.
That's what we need.
Find your streamers.
Find your streamers. See, the thing is, I am a slacker.
I was gonna say, don't sit here and tell me that you want to be the streamer.
Oh, I do.
Because that's the only way, is you gotta make friends with others.
I do want to be the streamer. Actually, I have this cool idea in mind that I'll share with you after the stream.
Alright. Can't tell anyone. Sorry.
No, because,
Secrets.
you know, Modern Magic Monday, there's 3 other Modern Magic Monday streams. I can't use this, say this on stream.
This
then
is not a platform.
Everybody will take it. So, I got a cool idea in mind.
I just wanted to check opposite.
The Bailoff?
Yeah,
gain some life off him.
Not a bad idea. Super secret stream tag.
I mean, the good thing is we definitely have a better stream than some of the other channels with our sideboards, our player cams, our beautiful faces. I think once we get a sweet overlay that we can use when we record it, I think that'll be nice. Just box in for the stuff, and then we can make a section for that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Make it all pretty. And by we, I mean Brett, because he is the guy that designs this stuff. Or I have to spend money and pay other people, or I could just spend money and pay Brett. I'd rather do that.
I'm fine with this option.
That one. Let's go with that one.
Ben drawing 7 cards, it looks like. Did he cut Jeremy's deck?
Looks like Jeremy's playing Legacy now.
Photo booth lighting. There you go. Yeah.
Next up is photo booth lighting. Yeah, I think that is something we need to still work on, is the lighting adjustments, because we don't want the glare on our cards, but I think the lighting has gotten a lot better with where it's at now, because we tried to do the lighting for a bit and we did too much lighting to the point where all the cards are blinding us.
What's interesting is I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in the background, looking at Jeremy's cam, looking at Ben's cam, it's this bright green color for the shot.
I mean, you can see the reflection off the wall.
You can, so it makes it a little tough.
I guess you could easily put a curtain up.
You could.
Too, and that would help.
I have tossed around the idea of moving the stand that everything is on
to a different wall,
to where in front of Ben on his left-hand side, but then we have to run cables, and if things get a little messy. But
there's a lot of things in the works of what we'd like to do. Ideas bouncing around. Alright, decisions.
The blue walls made him sad.
Now, that is a fun fact, is green is one of the happiest colors. And Yeah, they've done studies, like, as colors go, that green is one of the happiest colors. The more you know.
I hear blue is a good selling color. That's why Walmart's logo is blue, and blue is everywhere.
Yeah.
Makes you want to buy stuff.
It makes you want to buy stuff. And of course, like, the brighter colors, you know, seems more lighthearted, and you know, where the darker seems kind of closed in. So you want the shop to feel more open. So having the lighter colors helps. I don't know. Fun facts about colors, guys.
For tomorrow.
It took me weeks not to get migraines from the walls.
Play a land. Here's a chromatic sphere. Power plant. So here, I've got a Nan question for you.
Hit me with it.
Which do you prefer? Your deck horizontal or your deck vertical?
I'm a vertical deck placer.
I like how you just made that up. Vertical deck placer.
No, I am. Like, I'm... The horizontal just seems weird to me. Like, it's... I don't know. I mean, it's... Yes, it's something that people do. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess safe space and stuff. But no, my deck goes like this, and I draw a card, and yeah, no.
So
has Ben always been a horizontal deck placer?
I think so.
Huh. And he always does his graveyard below his deck. And it's another thing. It's like Jeremy does his to the side of his deck. I
didn't open this up for analysis.
Oh no! Now it's done. Now
it's just a question, dude. You just missed a
destructive revelry. Oh, I saw it. Don't you worry.
Getting rid of Jeremy's chromatic sphere to stop him, to slow him down from getting that Tron land.
Where do you place your graveyard?
Below my horizontally placed deck.
Okay, so you do it below your deck.
Yeah.
I do it above my deck.
Your graveyard?
Yeah, so my deck is here, my graveyard is above it. And Ben's is below his deck.
You know, this is
so you do yours below your deck?
Yeah.
Huh.
This is why there are 2 other streams running Modern Magic.
We have these are interesting discussions.
What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
you guys at home, how do you place your deck in your graveyard? Are you horizontal, vertical? Do you do your graveyard next to, in front of, behind? Where do you go? And another search for tomorrow coming down.
This is data that we at Modern Magic Mondays need to know.
Alright, Tachinam is saying horizontal is the only way. Graveyard sideways below it. Exile cards to the right of the deck. Okay. Yeah, and, you know, your exile cards always go to the right of your graveyard. I'll buy that. That's what I do. Where do you exile your stuff?
Way off to the side.
Get out of here. I want no part of you. You're no longer in this game.
Am I horizontal? See? Team lands in front.
Yeah, you lands in front, people. We're not even discussing that on camera right now because we don't have any...
You people?
You people, that when your land's in your front.
Horizontal is the only correct way.
I like how Akazam is getting in on this. Is like, yeah, clearly. Come on, guys. I play Magic, like, all the time, and I know that it's always horizontal.
Hey, do not target our individual viewers. You people? See?
You people?
See?
Sorry, you're right. Team lands in front. You can't knock it. Some people like it.
No. Horizontal for life. Ball 243. What's going on, dude?
Okay, I don't want to be obvious when looking
Smart.
for flashback targets. Okay. So are you saying that your deck is behind your deck's in front of your graveyard so you can sort of browse through it easily?
Yeah, you just give it a quick once over every once in a while. Just be like, yep, okay, that's my graveyard.
Horizontal graveyard lands in front for life. Alright, so what we missed during all that is Ben got a bunch of lands.
Ben's got a lot of lands now.
He's like, look at all these search for tomorrows, look at all these far seeks.
And here's Sakura Tribe Elder.
And here's my snake. Because Ben likes snakes.
He does like snakes. He's waiting
chomping
for a
at the
return
bit.
to Kamigawa.
Yes. He's
waiting.
like, listen, you sat there and you teased me with all these snakes that you called Naga in cons. You just need to go back to Kamigawa and give me all the snakes. So, finally, we will see Tron being assembled by Jeremy. He got really held up, and I think that mana also hurt him, not being able to have that extra mana off
He does
of the
not
spheres
have
and
Tron
stuff.
assembled yet.
Oh, 2 power plants and a tower. You're right. He's got like the dragon egg looking one, and the one that just looks like a power plant, I guess. There's some tubes coming out of this thing, some steam coming off it, steam powered. And a ghost quarter, which is nice.
But very few can appreciate the lore.
True. Very true. Can appreciate the lore of.
You know how we
Gawa.
can go back? If we put Eldrazi in it.
Oh.
Wizards hire me. I just had a great idea.
Oh, I just was looking that World Magic Cup will be at PAX West.
Yep. Merfolk! We're almost there, dude.
One more round. Hey, you know what I'm slacking at? My job. Because I...
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
We don't need to talk about it?
Nope.
Okay.
If you don't bring it up and you just put it in there, they're like, hey,
oh, good thing that there's
the
a
Cyrus here. Give that man $1 million.
Another Farseek's coming down lets him find anything but a forest. Fun fact. For those people that draft it that aren't as used to playing this card, you can't find a forest. But if you're running those shock lands or dual lands that have a forest and a mountain on it, then you can find a forest. So I think tonight we should do another giveaway for a sticker.
Definitely.
So for those that are watching at home, if you want to be eligible for the sticker giveaway, make sure you are following the stream. That is one of the ways to be able to do that. Because I think there's a command for giveaway, and you have to type in a specific word. But I have to double check.
Spellskite for Jeremy.
Make sure I do this correctly. Spellskite's coming down. Which is solid because you can redirect at least 2 Valakut triggers. And I think if Ben is...
He's got a lot of land. Here's a chromatic sphere. Let's cycle it. Here's another Spellskite.
Wow, okay, that can definitely mess with the mana.
Leave my life total alone.
Leave my life total alone.
Does Ben play spells or nah?
Ben's just shaking his head. I just like lands. I'm just gonna search for tomorrow and Farseek for some lands.
Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yeah.
Sack. Get a land.
I thought there was a Bring to Light in this deck, but I guess I was wrong. No, it's been, I don't know, just tweaked his deck, still, you know.
Growing pains.
Yeah. Do you ever get that feeling like sometimes your deck's mad at you?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially like if you haven't played the deck in a while. I get that feeling all the time. But I'm also a little bit superstitious with Magic.
Oh, a little bit, huh? Understatement of the century. Here's a Karn.
Remand it! Oh, he's got only 1 card left?
Here is my land go-getter.
Here's my land go-getter.
Draw. Is that charm?
It's a magic card that he's reading a lot. And he's saying, and he's cursing. He's very happy to see it. A turn too late, I think. Or he had a way to deal with Karn.
Head and hands.
See, that would be cool too if we got a subscriber option. We could do specific emoticons for each season champion.
What would be Jeremy's?
Ursa Tower.
Oh, so we're just doing cards.
I don't know.
The Winter Tower.
The Winter Tower.
The Winter Tower.
I don't know. What do you think else would he pick?
I want his face.
You want his face? That could be cool. We could do his face. Now I say all this, but we don't have subscriber.
Here is Scapeshift. Wait.
Warping Whale. Counter target.
Oh, got him.
Make him feel sad. Ugh, that hurts.
Here's another tower.
I just can think about all these different cool emoticons that we could do for the stream.
Here's an Ulamog. With his ceaseless hunger. Karn upticks. You know what Jeremy's doing right now?
Gonna reset the game.
He's going to reset this game.
He's like, listen, I know how your deck works. You're not gonna be able to kill me or you very quickly, so we're gonna have another game.
Well, he's got Ulamog on board.
He does. Enter Scoop Face slowly. Alright.
Tron. Strong deck.
Season 1 champion. Strong player.
That's true. That's true. I honestly believe that Tron is such a good deck because not only does it have really good top decks, but it's also who pilots it.
Yes.
And we have some great players who pilot the Tron deck.
We do. So we're at round 3.
We are.
In the books.
Done.
Muscles, next round's for you. But before we get there, it's our halfway point.
Yep.
And every week we take a little mini break just to say a big thank you. You guys are awesome. Yes, you. Sitting at home, watching our stream. Whether you've watched it live or from the VODs, we appreciate it. We thank you. I'm glad you're able to tune in with us on
Absolutely.
this Monday and watch some Modern, or whatever day of the week it is for you watching the VODs. We've got a
Could be
YouTube channel.
Saturday.
It could be. If you're watching it from the Twitch channel VODs, thanks. You get to watch also the chat. A little bit quieter tonight, but that's okay. If you're watching it from YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. And if you guys have a YouTube, we would appreciate you guys subscribing over there as well.
Absolutely.
Because that would help us out immensely. You know, we're trying to help spread the Modern Magic Monday brand around a little bit. Not only have it on Twitch, but also on YouTube. All the VODs are getting uploaded there every single week. You know, guaranteed by Sunday. You know, at least by the weekend, they'll be up on the YouTube channel. So you guys can enjoy that over there. If you search youtube.com/Modern Magic Monday, it should pop up, or at least in the search bar, look for it. If you're on Twitch, scroll down below, and you can get linked directly to it. Of course, we have our 2 patron players, guys,
Yep.
if you will. Trip, Eminem, of course, Comic Kung Fu, where all of this stuff is recorded. You can see the logo down below. He is one of our patron backers there. And you guys, if you feel the need to donate to the patron page, you are more than welcome to. There's also links to that below. Get your logo and stuff on our stream. Be kind of one of the personal sponsors of Modern Magic Mondays. we have a invitational qualifier coming up September 18th, a couple months away, but just want to start spreading the word about it now. If you're looking about coming up, you live in the area or near the area, want to come down, come up the road, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever. 4 hours, 6 hours. Make the trip. Come out, say hi, get on camera. Because we want to put you on camera.
We do.
That's
and
really
the IQ is really the best chance to do that, because usually we have like 6 rounds before we cut to top 8 or something.
Right.
So it's much longer events than just our regular Tuesday nights. So we've got, of course, big thank you to everyone from Comic Kung Fu, Eminem, Dionysus, Bacchus there.
Table judge. Sideboard, writer, upper extraordinaire. Dude, thank you so much.
Does so much.
For the continued support,
Yes.
keeping us grounded and afloat at the same time.
Yeah, he is also working as a manager at the official Pokestop of Modern Magic Mondays, Cork Street Taverns.
Got that one in there.
Mm-hmm. Got, I did really well not mentioning Pokemon until now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for when we talked about Red vs. Blue. But anyway, so, if you guys are in Winchester, great way to get some food on your way over to Comic Kung Fu. Go eat at Cork Street Taverns.
And to our top donors, Drewski Brew, if you're in the chat, I've been looking, I haven't seen you, dude, but thank you so much. Atticus, our mystery donor.
Yeah.
We still haven't figured that one out.
Not yet.
Burgleton, Tatradamus, Dionysus Bacchus, as always, and Nate Hop 34. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you again.
And we had a new one over the weekend that I meant to put up there that I forgot. It's Storm Dust 07.
Oh, okay.
So big thank you. We'll make sure you get added to our top stream donations as well.
Absolutely.
She enjoyed watching the Armor Krog stuff and was able to donate a couple bucks as we stumbled through puzzles.
Nice.
So,
and it's time for drum rolls, right?
is it?
Oh, it's time.
Okay.
Drum
I
rolls.
can't.
Muscles, dude.
Oh yes.
It's happening.
All right. So let's get these points up. Flammo. Oh, but guess whose points aren't going to be on here? Ours. But that's okay.